Tableau visualization. So there are several ways to distribute the work done in the Tableau desktop that vary in security, interactivity, and data freshness. And images and PDFs do not contain the underlying data, and they are also static, both for interactivity and for the data updates also, because they are simply snapshots taken at a particular point of time. Whereas workbooks, either packaged to contain the data or not, they can be shared with others who have Tableau Reader or Tableau Desktop on their systems. Tableau Reader can view and interact with workbooks, whereas Tableau Desktop can view and edit workbooks. Packaged workbooks do contain the underlying data, but they are not encrypted, whereas non-packaged workbooks require the recipient to have the access to the same data source as they do not contain the data themselves, whereas workbooks can also be published to Tableau Online and also to Tableau Server. These workbooks are secure, fully interactive, and can be like it's scheduled to have data refreshes, or they can be maintained a live connection to the data source also. Published workbooks can access via any major web browser as well as on the mobile devices with the native Tableau applications. View can be exported by going to the worksheet options at the topmost corner of this Tableau screen, then going to the export button and selecting image data and cross tab to Excel for actually exporting the data. So we will select image, and you can see here on the screen that it has shown up a pop-up screen, and it has bring up certain options for what should be included in the image, such as legends and titles as well as the layout. And also when we save this particular image, it gives us many format in order to save the file, like JPEG, Windows bitmap, enhanced meta file option, then PNG also. So you can save the file in any format you want it. Similarly, dashboards and stories can also be exported by going to the dashboard option or the story option. Underneath the story option, we have an option here that is export image. We can click on this export image in order to export the image or export the data that is there in the Tableau. Okay, so the dashboard image will be the current state of the dashboard only, and the story image will contain the current story point in its current state. Then the entire workbook or a specific sheet can be printed to a PDF by going to the file option, and inside the file option there is an option here that says print to PDF. By clicking this print to PDF, it will pop up a screen which has certain settings inside it, how to actually print the data or how to actually print the visualization into a PDF format. So by selecting the appropriate setting, you can actually print all the visualization to a PDF format. And note that printing the entire workbook includes each and every point in the Tableau server or the Tableau data. And note that printing the entire workbook includes each story points. Workbooks in Tableau Desktop can be saved as .twb files or .twbx files. TWB workbooks are not packaged with the data itself. Like they contain just the information needed for the data connection or the construction of the view. And opening a TWB file requires access to the same data source used to create it, whereas .twbx workbooks are packaged and they contain the information in a TWB as well as any data and local files such as background images and custom geocoding. So as noted previously, TWBX files are not encrypted and have no data security. So opening a TWBX file will show all the underlying data that is there in the Tableau desktop. Packaged workbook can be opened with the Tableau desktop or the Tableau reader. And opening a file in the Tableau desktop is the same experience as authoring a workbook, whereas a Tableau reader can open packaged workbook files to be viewed and preserve full interactivity of the workbook contents, including dashboards, stories, and any filtering or other actions. But the workbook cannot be edited in the Tableau reader. Finally, workbooks can be published to Tableau Online or the Tableau server by using the server options at the topmost corner. So inside this server option, we have a publish workbook option which can be used in order to publish the data or workbooks to Tableau Online or Tableau server. These workbooks are secure, fully interactive via browser, and can be set up for the automatic data refreshes or can be connected live to some of the data sources. So guys, that was all about the distributing and publishing part.